Hey everyone, just a quick run through on creating an account in OneSearch. You don't actually need this week, but you may find it helpful for our week 9. Well, it's not due until I think week 10 or 11, but the assignment that comes up next week. And also you will need to share some resources with me for our final assignment, the annotated bibliography. So anyway, let's dive in. So I just want to get into OneSearch. You can search something, or you can actually just leave the box empty and hit the OneSearch button, because like I said, we just need to get in there. Okay, so underneath any item, you probably have noticed there's an add to folder link. So this will add things to a folder for you. You go along doing research, whatever. However, if you want to get back to that folder, like you close your browser or you wanted to continue your research at home, something like that, then you want to make sure that you have signed in. Now, signing into OneSearch is completely different than signing in to use the library resources. So that is your N number and password. That's just connecting to the UNF network. But to connect to the items in your folder and be able to get back to the stuff in the folder, you need a OneSearch account, which is actually called MyEbscoHost account. That's just because EbscoHost is the company that makes databases. OneSearch is one of their products. So to get to the account creation, you want to hit sign in up at the top and then create a new account. And this is just like any other creating an account online. You can do whatever you want. It's not tied to your N number or your UNF password, anything like that. So you don't even have to use your UNF email. Just make sure that you put something that you're going to remember. And let me just go back so you can see what happens when you log in. So I'm going to go to the sign-in screen. And there's my login already in there. So once you log in, it just puts you back on the screen where you were. You didn't lose a search if you had done one. And then you can go along and add things to a folder. So let's pretend I want this first one. So I have created multiple folders, so I can choose which one to put it in. Everyone always has the My folder, which is just the single one. So if you want to just put things in there, I made more folders so that I could keep my different research topics separated. So then that's all you do. You just go through and add things to your folder. Just make sure that you're signed in. So remember, if it says sign out at the top, that means you're signed in. But if it says signed in, that means you're not. So you need to sign in. So let's say you go away, 2 days later after you've done some research and you want to get back to the things that you had saved. So you just get into OneSearch again and click the folder icon at the top. Well, of course, sign in first and then click the folder icon. So then these in the center, this is all the stuff that's in the what is called the My folder, but I can get to any of my customized folders that I created over here on the left. And so if I want to open one, let's say I want to open this Boxer and Typing Rebellions. So I click that, and I actually have folders inside there. You don't have to worry about that, but if I want to get into and see the articles, you just click it again, and then make sure you click the link that says articles. If you have other things, books or ebooks, those will have separate links. And I know that's really annoying. I wish they would fix it just to be all one link so you can see everything together. But that's not how it is yet, at least at this point. So these are all the things that I have in that folder. And then you can see this looks very much like a OneSearch results screen, so that I can click the PDF or the HTML, whatever, and then I get right to that article. So there it is. Let me go back to the folder list. I'll just quickly show you how you can create a folder. So when you first get in here, there's nothing over here. It just says My Custom and this new icon. That's how you add a folder. And then you just click it, and it's just like adding a folder on your computer. You give it a name, and then you can put things into it if you want to. So one other thing I want to show with the folders, you can share a folder with someone. So there is an assignment later, or it's kind of like a mini assignment, where you have to share your resource list with me. And you might want to do it by sharing the folder out of OneSearch if you choose to do that way. So you can see underneath any folder, so this one that I've got open, so there's three links, the edit, share, and articles. So if I wanted to share this folder with someone, I just click the share link, and then I put in the email address. So it has already checked restrict passcode to single use, because it's going to send, whoever I send this to, it's going to give them a passcode so that they can access my folder. But if you want them to be able to access at any time, you can just uncheck that box. It's totally up to you. And then you just hit invite, and then I would get an email, or whoever, say if I'm sending this to someone, they get an email with the link and then the passcode that they need to get into it. So that's it. It's a pretty easy process. The biggest thing that people forget to do when they're trying to use the folder in OneSearch is the signing in bit. Just make sure that you create an account and sign in if you want to be using the folder in OneSearch.